especially with the weight restrictions for luggage, missionaries can't take a lot of stuff home. They want to send a lot of stuff home, but they leave a lot of stuff that they know they can buy here because it's usually cheaper than trying to ship it. One of those things is long trench coats. The mission president, they gave me a call to my house. They said, don't bring a long trench coat. We've got them almost every shape, size, color, and style here. And I went, they had about 30. So I picked out one I liked. But departing missionaries tend to leave them. You don't usually need to buy them here. And if you do, I mean, the ones there are better suited to the climate anyway. If you need to buy one, buy it there. Same with really big umbrellas. You'll want a big umbrella. Big umbrella. I emphasize that because if you're wearing a long trench coat and it gets soaked at the end because you're stepping outside the range of your umbrella, you're going to have a miserable day. Your shins are going to be chafed, and it's a fairly wet climate. That also means it will be very cold in the winter. It'll only get down to about 35 degrees. That'll be about your average. Maybe a few times it'll dip below freezing. But because it's so humid, that moisture just carries right through your coat. So I recommend getting some long johns before you go. Most of the ones there are not quite as good as the ones here. Get like the kind that are insulated and will wick away sweat. There's some good Drylux long garments that I liked quite a lot. I didn't usually wear the top quite as much as the bottom, but if I wore them both, I usually didn't even need a coat. It was warm enough, unless it was windy or rainy, and then you'll want the coat. But those are some very important things I'd recommend you bring. Some good long johns, not cotton, that wick away sweat. And mesh garments. They don't believe in dryers. Mesh garments dry fast, and they're cool in the summer and don't cling nearly as bad as you'd think they do. Avoid the Corbin. They cling like mad when you get sweaty in the summer. Some people like the Drylux. I found them to be way too warm during the summer. And get dark sheets if you can. You don't have that many darks to wash. Basically your socks. So get darks if you can to wash with everything else, because you have to wait for everything to dry. Get dark sheets. You've got plenty of whites with your shirts and your garments. Just get dark whatever you can.